One of the most common complaints that people approach me about is shoulder pain. Maybe it's your job, you're hunched over a desk a lot, or maybe you have a very labour-intensive job. These exercises that follow will really help you. With the first exercise, we're going to look at the movement of the shoulder blades. It's really important to locate the muscles that do move the shoulder blades so that when you progress on to harder exercises, you know which muscles you're trying to work. We're going to take the hands behind the head. Feel that you take the head back into the hands. From here, we're going to work the shoulder blades to lift up and to lower back down. So the shoulder blades sit on the back of the ribcage wall. They slide up and they slide back down. So the muscles here are all working to help lift and to lower. You want to feel that movement up and back down. So we want the movement to come from the shoulder blade area rather than from the top of the shoulders. So if Julie does this wrong and over exaggerates, then we're getting tension up here, which can cause that shoulder pain, can go into neck pain. So we really want to feel here. So the movement is probably going to be smaller. Some people may find this challenging to really feel and locate where those shoulder blades are. So give yourself time. You want to do 10, 15, maybe even up to 20 of these. In the first exercise, we were looking at locating the shoulder blades and inviting them to move up and down the back of your ribcage wall. This second exercise, we're going to invite the shoulder blades to move apart and back together. So we're going to ask Julie just to float her arms up to the ceiling, palms facing one another, and she's going to reach the fingertips up so she feels the shoulders lift up and away from the floor. Then she draws them back down. So we're really going to focus on those shoulder blades behind us. So she reaches up, your shoulder blades will move apart, and she draws them back down. The shoulder blades will move together. You can do this in a seated position if that's more comfortable for you. We can make this exercise more challenging by putting ourselves onto a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, we can do this using rolled up towels or cushions. And we do exactly the same thing. So Julie will lift her arms up. She'll reach up nice and tall and then draw the shoulders back down. Now we're on the foam roller, our shoulders have more space to drop back into, and that wants to be your emphasis. If this is feeling quite comfortable for you on the roller, you can progress this on to shoulder drops. So this time we allow the shoulders to quickly drop back into place. The benefit of doing it this way is to get a bit more release through the back, shoulder and chest area. Third exercise we're going to do, I'm going to call chicken wings. It's a bit like snow angels. We're standing up against the wall. We want to feel that we have our pelvis, the top of our back and our head against the wall. So wherever that feels comfortable for you. We're going to raise the arms with the elbows bent. And again, we're looking for contact of the elbows and the hands against the wall. I'll give you a variation in a mo if you're finding that that's rather challenging for you. From here, we're going to slide the arms up the wall and slide them back down. So going back to the first exercise that we did, really think of those shoulder blades lifting and lowering to slide those arms up and down the wall. And we keep lifting and lowering for about 8 to 10 repetitions. If you're finding this exercise quite challenging, maybe you're a little bit tight across the chest or the shoulders, we can add some props in to help us. Here I'm using a couple of overballs so she can roll up and down the wall there. If you don't have those, something like a rolled up towel, and you can just bring the towel down in front of your face. These are some great exercises you can do for yourself at home. However, if you're looking to work in more depth to meet your more specific requirements, please do not hesitate to get in touch.